Alright, hey YouTube, today I'm going to just do a video on how to maintenance the Ego 05 LPR and the rammer. First, for the LPR, just unscrew it. And then there's the gold spring that goes on top of the piston, and the piston itself, a silver spring that goes underneath the piston, and then you have to take your Allen keys, find the right size, yeah, there we go, and unscrew the adjuster screw for the LPR all the way out. And then once that's out, take your Allen key and poke it through the LPR so that the adjuster piston comes out. What you need to do is just wipe off the old lube off the O-ring of the adjuster piston, re-lube that with a tiny bit of lube. I just use Sleek lube just because I have that laying around. Just a tiny bit, and then drop it back in. I already lubed it, so I'm not gonna take off the old lube and put more back on. Then take the silver spring and drop it in. Take the piston for the LPR piston. That just needs a tiny bit of lube on the O-ring, and put that in. And take the gold spring and set that in on top of the LPR piston. Then take your adjuster screw, screw that back in, screw it back into where you had it right before you unscrew it. I have mine has a dip in the front of the cap, and so mine's just about flush. Mine's flush with the where the dip stops. And then just take it and screw it back on your gun. Try to do this without bumping the camera. Right there. And just screw that back on. Then you're done. Now I'm going to move on to the rammer. You just need to unscrew the rammer tab back here. So get I think this is the right one, the Allen key. Alright. And unscrew the rammer cap. You can just set that down. Then you need to take out the bolt. You can set that aside too. And then you might need something to poke out the rammer with. It's right in there. If you can see that. And you can just poke it out. And then you might need something that has sort of an L shape so that you can push it down even farther, because I can't seem to get it out without pushing it out like that. And out comes your rammer. So here it is. It has two O-rings that need oil, and that's it. That's this one right here and this one right here. The middle one does not need any lubrication, and neither does the bumper. So just wipe off the old oil. Take your Ego gun oil and put one drop on the back O-ring and one drop on the middle O-ring, or the front O-ring, sorry. You do not need any oil on this middle O-ring or on the bumper. Then once you have oil on it, you just take your gun, slide it back in, screw the back cap back on, and screw it just till it stops. And then just put your bolt in, and then you're done. And that's how you maintenance your Ego LPR and your rammer. The bolt does not need any lubrication, and if you do decide to lube it, just a tiny drop on the bolt, and that should be it. And I will make a video later on how to maintenance a CP reg. Thanks guys.